Okay. Okay, well, good morning. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I'm Crimson Skies, and welcome back to the channel. Now, this is actually kind of a continuation of what I watched. Okay, SAR. Okay. We need to talk about your T side a little, right? Their CT side, whatever, they just need to kind of learn to communicate a little bit, work together, kind of do all that fun stuff. Their T side, though, guys, you got to come up with some plans, right? You got to come up with some plans. And so this video, I mean, it's not specifically to SAR. Anyone who's wanting to kind of like maybe learn some util or kind of get some kind of concepts and stuff like that. That's all this is for. Kind of just voicing my opinions on some decent ideas that might help you, maybe with what your team and stuff like that. If you're kind of just kind of getting things together, you don't know, and you're having difficulty on Dust 2. It's a very common map, but it seems like as a brand new team, you guys kind of need to get some things out of the way. First and foremost, you're a team, right? People die, so don't abandon your plan immediately after your entry dies, okay? But I'm gonna show you guys some util. I'm gonna show some stuff. I'm gonna show some ideas on maybe how to kind of play your T side a little bit, because that was kind of the side that on SAR in particular where you guys needed a little bit of guidance. Okay, and I think we'll start on sort of the B side, right? Now, to be honest, in my mind, I always like having some consistent utility thrown kind of every round to kind of keep the CTs from really knowing what your team is trying to do. So, for example, one thing that you can almost always do every single round, whether you're rushing A, rushing B, have one player come here, right? You line up kind of on this dot, and then you come here, you aim at this dot, and you throw. It's a door smoke, right? I fucked it up. Shit. Okay, hold on. Is it not? It's like literally like right on the dot. It's literally right here. Takes a little bit of practice. I did that one wrong too. Whoa, dude! I was like sitting here. I did like 4 times in a row before I like decided to record this. By the way, I literally sat here and practiced all these smokes to make sure I wasn't fucking it up. And immediately I'm fucking it up. So, well, GG to me, I guess, right? This is supposed to literally land in door. That's why I was showing this. Now it's not working. Now I'm all upsetty spaghetti. Because... What the hell? It was supposed to literally like land right on the door here. Okay, you're gonna sit here, watch this with me, okay? We're gonna get this figured out. Why work. Okay, watch this. I swear to God, if I go back on the dot and it works perfectly, I'm gonna be so upset. Look, we're almost back on the dot. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to land right on the door. Okay, do some practice, get it figured out. Clearly, I need to do some practice to get it figured out a little bit more, because I guess I don't have it down properly. But there we go. Land and door. Got it twice in a row. That's how it's supposed to be. You can throw this literally every single round, taking away mid-control from the CTs. They won't be able to see through this at all. It's super nice, super good, super consistent. Once you practice it, obviously. I'm not super practiced with it. Another thing you can do almost every single round, if you're doing like a default or something like that, is maybe sacrifice one flash, right? Now, what type of flash would we be throwing? Okay, because I've seen some goofy flashes. This is all you need to do. CTs are blind. CTs are blind on to push out. Let's say you are the entry and you want to kind of flash yourself out along with your team flashes. You can just throw this. Oh, that's a little early. Hold on. That one's a little early. It's like as you're running through, you throw it, it'll land behind you, and you can just run on through. You want to do a delayed one, right? Maybe you're lurking. You want to do a delayed push. You don't know for sure if there's anyone over there. You throw this one. Pops right on over. Blinds whoever's over there. Blinds the corner. Blinds anyone in pit. Except anyone over here would be safe, but not a lot of CTs actually hold that angle. And then bam, you're on site, right? Those are the 3 main flashes you can use that are generally fairly reliable. Beyond that, I didn't see a lot of like consistent util use from SAR. You guys could just use this molly, kind of molly out car. You can come over here and throw 2 smokes in particular. 2 smokes. Okay? These are my 2 favorite smokes. You stand right here on the corner. aim basically right this, and you throw. This is the first one you want to throw. This lands right in front of the box, so any operators trying to sit on site can't see you. You can run up safely. You can combine it literally after you throw that one. You can throw this. Bam! You're now push up onto site. Super easy, super simple. They can't see you, and then you would engage basically right here, right? And then they'd probably be behind headshot. You can spam that, spam that, but bam! On the site, those are the two nice smokes I like to use to push up on site on top of the small young car. These are some really basic things you can do. Some really basic stuff. It's super easy to learn. Super easy to learn. I mean, you saw how fast I threw it, right? Just come here, right on the corner, and then jump through. And then you come over here, throw. Bam. Oh! What? Once again, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I've done this so many times. Why are you not working now? I literally, once again, dude, I practiced this a lot. Oh, look, now it's going to land exactly where I want it to land. I swear to God, it's trying to mess. It's trying to mess me up. It's trying to make me look like a fool. It's supposed to land like that. Then you get a totally clean push onto site. They don't have an opera who can fight you. They'd have to literally push out in the open, exposing themselves. Super clean. Those three pieces of util, and you can take a site. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Put the CTs in uncomfortable positions they probably don't want to fight in. And then you got site. Very nice. Very nice. Very fun. Okay. Very nice, very fun. No problems. No complaints. Yeah, see, look, now it's landing perfect every time. I hate this game. Alright, beyond that, that's the A side, right? And once again, it's very simple. Now, the mid smoke I've already shown you, okay, completely covers the door. So you could put some pressure. You can put some pressure. Man, what the fuck is wrong with me? Are you gonna land perfect now? No, you're not. Okay. Of course you're not. There we go. Okay. Practice it. But you got your mid smoke. Your mid smoke. You can put some people. Maybe you don't want to do a fast rush long, or something happens. If you throw that every round, you guys get that mid control. You can push up, and then you just deal with the catwalk player. Da-da-da. Push up this way. Bam. Make some stuff happen. Once again, I saw they were using plenty of util on trying to take catwalk. They were doing plenty. I'm not going to worry about the catwalk stuff. They should know their catwalk util. But there's one I'll show just in case. If you guys manage to take this, you're a little scaredy cats. You don't want to deal with whoever's on site. Aim at this. You throw. Lands right on the ledge. Now you can kind of safely walk around this and then isolate defenders without being totally exposed by every angle. Okay? Really nice smoke to learn if you're pushing the catwalk. If you want to go mid to B, let's say you want to do a mid to B push. I didn't really see... I think I saw this once. And that was it. The mid to B smoke. Okay? You can throw that. Bam. You just focus on this. They can't really see through it. Super, super good to go. Super easy. Push on the site. And then the B side. B side's going to be interesting because there's a few ways you can do it. I saw they did the classic smokes from here. Right? Everyone knows these. They're kind of the old reliable. They're the old reliable. Everyone does them. Right? Everyone does them. I fucked it up somehow, but still, nonetheless, right? Just, not because I'm super practiced with it, but you can do some faster ones. Right in spawn, in fact. Right here. You throw this one, and then you throw this one. What did I do wrong? Hold on. I don't play the game enough, I feel like. Anyways, so. There we go. We got the window proper. Right? Right in spawn. You can smoke that. This one's supposed to... What the... Shit! Dude, it's trolling me. It's trolling me. Anyways, you can do them right here. You can do them literally right here. Super easy. I'm just getting trolled for some reason. Game fucking hates me, bro. Fucking hates me. I at least want to show one successful fucking attempt. There we go. We did it. Holy shit. Practice. But look, you can smoke them right in spawn. So you can have your first player, closest player, do this as everyone else run past them to drop the smokes for them. Bam. You got it right in spawn. Everyone runs up. Okay? And then there's going to be like one really good flash. Really good flash I'm going to show you. Okay, right here. Right here. Come up right here. Bam. You look at this dot. Bam. Jump throw. Bounces off. Lands perfect. I mean, check this shit out. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Okay, you got the standard Ooga Booga CT player here. Flash gets thrown. He's like Ooga Booga. Bam. He's flashed. He's donezo. You get someone trying to be cheeky. They're sending it off angle. Oh man, look at this. But look at this. Look at this flashbang. He's cooked too. Bam. Cooked too. Maybe you got an opper. Big Booga. Big Booga. Guess what? He's still flashed. Not as good, but he's still flashed. What do you expect? Okay. Maybe you got someone hiding back here in the corner. Guess what? Bam. He even gets hit by it. I think it even hits a CT player standing out here. I think this already hits him. No, it doesn't hit him. He's safe. I lied. Anyways, very nice flash to learn. It hits a huge portion of the general CT holds. Definitely learn it. A couple other things you can probably use for your B side is this util, and then of course this flash. Right? Bam, bam. It isolates each of the individual positions, so you don't have to fucking deal with every single angle as you're pushing on site. It allows you to just deal with the door player, then you can deal with the car player, then you can deal with whoever's here. Very nice. There's better angles you can throw it from too. Of course, that's not my best one. But generally, this is the way you do it. Because look, he can't see you, so you just focus window. You focus car. And you go back out and you focus whoever's in the default position. Anyone, under window. Very nice. Very good smokes to learn for Dust 2. And utilizing this stuff can really help. And something I think when it comes to team games, right? Playing in a league and stuff like that, is you're not playing pugs. So a lot of people like to play Dust 2 based off of timings. I think when you're playing a team game, the timings thing is kind of like not worth it because everyone expects the timings. Everyone's playing off the timings, that everyone has roles. So I wouldn't be playing based off timings. That's why certain things like, oh, if you do a delayed long, right? Let them use their util. Let them kind of try and do that, and you just creep on up. You wait for things to dissipate, and then you throw it. Bam! Now you got the opper. Now you got the fucking player there. Bam! Right? Maybe there was a cheeky person here. You can get them here. Understanding that as the T's, you're the ones who dictate the battle. Don't let the CTs stop some kind of rush. Don't play your game based off of timings because timings don't really help you on the T side, especially when playing team-based games because CTs are going to have a lot of counter-stratting for rush plays, right? So it's never a terrible idea to try and slow things down, set up proper executes, have someone kind of set up here and get ready to throw the flash. Two people like right on the corner. That way, have them throw two flashes, right? That one to get them out of the hallway, and then have them throw a second one as they're pushing out tons, right? That way they can, safely run out. But basically, all the util I showed, almost like you can use almost all this stuff to try and really turn things around for you. There's almost no real reason to not know what to be doing. And that was kind of the thing that was really interesting when I was watching the BT vs SAR match, is that when SAR lost their entry player in whatever plan they wanted to do, they would kind of get stalled. And they kind of like wait and be like, well, what do we do now? How do we play? Make sure you guys learn your util. Make sure you guys learn some basic setups. Make sure you guys actually like do some stuff, okay? Because you can't just bank on one plan and then immediately abandon it after a player dies, right? Either commit to it, you know, take the casualties, get the trades, you know, do the stuff, right? Go 2013 strat, just do dick to ass and fucking just get the trades. Or make sure you guys focus getting a lot of util. Make sure everyone gets their utility, their smokes, their flashes. Sacrifice getting AKs for Galils or MP7s or something so that you guys can get the utility to be able to take site, to be able to push, right? Mid is honestly in Dust 2 probably a free pick almost every time if you play it proper, right? Because there's almost always going to be an opera here. You can just throw a quick flashbang, get in position, wait for the flash, and then free fire it. And you're probably going to kill the guy. He's almost always right here. Literally, almost always right here. Just kill the dude, right? Get that smoke. Play mid to B. Do the split. Do the B split. In fact, that'd be even better, right? You can have two players coming this way, and then have your bomb go down tons, throwing that flashbang to get in on the site while these two are executing from over here. Then you can isolate all these people. You guys just need to like come up with a plan and try and get these picks. Force these picks. You're the T's. Dictate the match. Isolate the mid player because you almost always can. He's almost always cooked. He's almost always staring up here. In fact, use flashes where they can't even fucking hear it. You could literally probably just throw like a flash like this. Like this. Get out there and then bam, hit him, right? You don't need to just remember that, you know, it's just you guys, as soon as you lost one player, you would almost immediately abandon your plan and then you would just be stalled. Understand that you guys are the dictators of the match. You guys are the ones who have the tools and capabilities to kind of isolate the CTs, to kind of separate them and you know, get these free picks. Because if you get the mid player, you can immediately isolate the B player, right? It's almost always like a 3-1-1. Kill the cap player, bam, right? Holy shit, they're super weak mid. Kill the fucking mid player, bam. Now you just go straight B. You know, it's just learn your util. Learn your util. Come up with the plans. Come up with ways to kind of read what's happening. Try to isolate individual players and try and get some easy map control, you know? It's just, my goodness. My goodness. That match was a rough one. I gotta get with them and see if I can come up with a playbook for them. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the ramblings and the fucked up smokes, but I managed to show that they work to some extent, right? Just make sure you practice them. Anyways, that's it. Peace out. Peace, 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 peace.